This is the Insta360 X5, and in this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 accessories for the Insta360 X5. Let's get going. Stay to the end of the video because I'm going to talk about some important accessories that don't make it into the top 5 but are nonetheless important. So probably my favourite accessory is this, which is the foldable, pocketable selfie stick, and the reason I like this so much is you can see here, this folds round and this allows you to put the selfie stick and the X5 in your pocket, and it just makes the whole thing really portable. So we've got nice easy attachment here via the tightening wheel. The selfie stick extends. It doesn't extend as much as the traditional selfie stick, but it does extend quite far. On the bottom you have pull-out tripod legs, so you can set this down and you can extend the selfie stick while this is standing on the floor. And then when you want to put this away, all you have to do is press this button here and this will fold down, and then to keep things secure in your pocket you have this strap here. This goes on like so, and this part loops around here, and then all you have to do is tighten it. So this gives some protection to the lenses and keeps it from coming undone in your pocket. Here you've got a small storage case for micro SD. It's not that useful, but it is magnetic. You can take this out and you can store the mini remote in here, which again stores magnetically. Now I got the pocket selfie stick that comes with the mini remote included, but I consider the whole thing to be one unit. But I'm going to rank this all as one unit rather than do a separate entry for the mini remote. When we have unpacked this all, you can use this protective cover as a wrist strap just to give you a bit more security. The second accessory, which I really like, is the Mic Air. So the Mic Air is a tiny Bluetooth wireless microphone that connects to the X5 and transfers audio to it over Bluetooth. The sound from this is quite good, and this costs £50, so it is quite a good purchase. In the pack you get a magnetic clip mount, so I can clip this onto my clothes, and you get a magnetic lanyard so that you can just wear this over your neck. What's also really good about this mic is you can start and stop recording on the X5 from the mic itself, which is really useful. It also has noise reduction, but I tend not to use that. The next accessory that I really like is the backpack holder. So this works with a selfie stick. We put the selfie stick in here like so. We then attach the selfie stick to the X5, and then we mount this on the backpack. You can then put the selfie stick and the X5 onto the backpack holder and then quickly dismount it. So it's magnetic, it's not going to come out, but it can be quickly removed. The next accessory is the ultra fast charge case and some spare batteries. So these batteries fit into the charge case like so. You press them in, they lock using the battery pins and they lock into place. This has storage for micro SD cards, and you can charge 2 batteries over USB-C, and it is a fast charge. You can also use this to charge another device like a phone. There isn't enough power in this device itself to charge your X5 with a battery in, but this is still really useful for when you go out and you need a few spare batteries with you. I often, when I'm driving somewhere, use my X5 in the road mode, so I'm using it as a dash cam, and what that means is I'm concerned about depleting the battery on the drive to where I'm going and on the drive back, so I always like to have some spare batteries with me. This makes carrying batteries around a lot easier than just having them loose in your bag. And my final accessory is this clamp mount. So when I go on my bike, or I need somewhere to clamp my X5 that isn't using the selfie stick, and I need something that's really not going to fall over, I use this. I find this really useful for doing action stuff. Down the bottom here we have a clamp that just tightens, nice and easy, and up here we have a tightener that we can adjust the position and orientation of this screw thread. Really simple, works really well, and is a very good accessory. So thank you for staying to the end of the video. Now, one of the key things with the X5 is you can have replaceable lenses. I've ordered this replaceable lens kit. I haven't used it, I haven't even opened it. I've ordered it just in case I have a breakage and I need to replace my lens quickly. So this is a spare backup, and I've ordered it ahead of the breakage. And who knows, I might even not break the lens. Just in case I break it and I want to change it quickly, I don't want to find I can't get hold of this. So this was an important accessory, but it certainly doesn't make my top 5. A more important accessory, I think, is this lens cover. This is probably Insta360's cheapest accessory. I think it's a real shame they don't include it when you buy the X5, but this just protects the lenses, just goes on the top, protects the lenses. For all my Insta360 cameras, I've always bought this lens protector. It just seems like a no-brainer. It's going to stop any damage while you're transporting it, or if you drop it. So while I'm ready for a disaster, I use this to prevent the disaster happening. Thank you. Goodbye.